Right, before we get into this, I just want to say I'm not accusing any store of doing this, and I'm also not trying to plant seeds in store owners' heads either. I just thought this was an interesting idea. Could stores hold back stock of sets they think are the best sets of a generation for the purpose of selling them in the future, like trickling them out? Because I'm thinking right now, in times like this, where stores are having to fire sell Scarlet, Violet sets, surely they would have benefited if they just held back 50% of their team up stock. Can you imagine if a store held 1,000 booster boxes of team up back? Okay, right now they'd be able to earn, I don't know, between £1 and £2 million. I don't know what it is in dollars, maybe a bit more obviously. £1 to £2 million right now. That could save the business. Like, that could stop the business from having to fire sell all of their Scarlet Violet stock. That could make sure that all their staff get paid. The store can stay open for another 1.5 years just by saving that one set. And I wonder if, like, you know, we've seen it happen in every single generation. There's been 1 or 2 sets that really just earn so much money, right? Flashfire from XY, Phantom Forces, Eeveelutions, Generations, sets like this, right? So they're looking at Sword and Shield, and they see Evolving Skies, and they see the interest in Evolving Skies. Do you think that it's impossible for them to hold some of that back? I think that it would actually be quite smart. If they're thinking about the future of the business, they should be holding a bit of stock back from sets that are the best. So I'm looking right now to buy a Lost Origin case on the internet from the UK ideally. And every site that I'm going on is just saying sold out, sold out, sold out. Some of them like £100 more than the previous site, and it's still sold out. And I'm like, are you actually sold out? You sure you haven't got any more of those in the back? Because I don't blame you if you're taking them off sale and you plan to, because I mean, Lost Origin, let's be real, it's giving Ancient Origin vibes. It's got the Giratina in both sets. It's extremely strong. Like, Ancient Origins was so strong in terms of its chase cards. Again, Lost Origin, pretty fucking stacked. I might be biased because Aerodactyl V alternate art is like one of my favourite cards ever in Modern, so, you know, I'm probably biased, but yeah. I'm thinking Lost Origin's probably going to do quite well, isn't it? I mean, I know it got printed a lot, but it's definitely one of the strongest sets from Sword and Shield. It's one of the most appealing, and it's why I'm looking to get some more. And I'm just thinking, like, if people were the only stores look at the previous generations and they pick their top 4 or 5 sets that have done really well, maybe they're looking at Sword and Shield now, the current one or whatever, and they're thinking, which ones are we going to hold back a little bit of? Because which ones do we think are going to do the best? It's hard to say. Like, right now, obviously, Evolving Skies has already done its thing, but people are constantly talking about Fusion Strike at the moment. The Mew set, Gengar set, people are really, really talking about that set. I mean, people are getting a bit of FOMO, I think, because the prices has been rising. It went out of stock, didn't it, and then came back on, I think, Pokemon US site, Pokemon Center. So there's a lot of talk about that set, and it caught a lot of people off guard. And now it's got them thinking, fuck, what's the next set? What one should I be buying? People talk about Chilling Reign a lot. Again, another solid set. So many of the singles in that set are worth money. And I guess stores really had to dump Chilling Reign though, and Battle Styles, because they were just released at a time when people, there was too much supply for people to, it was too much supply. There wasn't, it outweighed the demand, and so they had to fire sell it. And it's happening right now in Scarlet Violet. I mean, it could be warranted now. I mean, the pull rates are different now, so it could be like for a genuine reason why that stock's not selling as much. But yeah, interesting. It's just crazy to watch how this shit goes, because then, I mean, people were dumping Chilling Reign at like 80-90 a box, and right now people are dumping Paradox Rift and Obsidian Flames at 80-90 a box, Paldea Evolved 80-90 a box. So should we be looking at these sets and being like, right, well, they're like the same price Chilling Reign was. Is it as good as Chilling Reign? If you think so, then why not buy some? I mean, I haven't got any. I've got 1 Paldea Evolved box and 1 Scarlet Violet base box in English, and that's it. I actually think Paradox Rift is a really good set. I'll be real. I do like that set. Sorry, this has turned into a fucking vlog now. I'm just rambling about my life. Yeah, sorry. Let's get back to the thing. But yeah, I think that I'm actually quite interested in these Scarlet Violet boxes, but I feel like I've got a long time to be able to pick them up. Whereas Sword and Shield is getting so much attention at the moment. I feel like there's more of a rush for me to get that stuff because loads of people have got their eyes on it. I mean, look at English Sun and Moon, how that's doing at the moment. So yeah, I guess Sword and Shield is next chronologically to do that, to do what Sun and Moon did. So people are looking at which sets they want to buy. Lost Origin, I'm interested. Is anyone in the UK want to sell me a case? I mean, let me know what you're asking, but I don't blame you if you don't want to sell a case right now, because future of it, I think could be alright. I think it could be quite good. I mean, look at Lost Abyss, it's done very well. What's that, like £130 a box, maybe more. Really solid set. It's the Giratina. Realistically, it's just all the Giratina. That is where all of this, I don't know, faith in the set comes from, the Giratina. I mean, there's probably other reasons. The theme is nice. I love the name of the set in both English and Japanese. Lost Abyss, Lost Origin. It's very cool. I just love Giratina. I think a lot of people do. I think Giratina's become way more popular in the last like few years, because there was just from his inception to like, I don't know, 5 years ago, there wasn't much like hype for Giratina. I didn't see anyone talking about Giratina Level X or Giratina EX or anything. Basically, that card, that Shinji Kanda artwork from Lost Abyss, just created a real love for Giratina in the community. It feels like people care a lot more about Giratina cards now. Giratina Level X was cheap for so long, and now it's really not. It's probably one of the most expensive Level X cards. Understandably, it's very nice, but yeah. I talk about this set a lot. I think about this set a lot. I think Lost Origin, Lost Abyss is just, it's got to be one of the best Sword and Shield sets, like objectively. And obviously subjectively, I definitely think it is. But yeah, what do you think? Do you think, going right back to the start, do you think stores do that? Do you think stores should do that? Would you be pissed off if a store did that? I think some people would be like upset, but realistically, like, if you wanted to look out for the future of your store, I think it's actually a smart thing to do. I don't even know if they're legally allowed to do that. Do they have to sell everything as soon as they like get it? Surely not. I don't know how it works. I'd hate to run a card business, I'll be honest. I just don't like selling these things. I'm such a hoarder. I hate letting go of any products at all. It's upsetting. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day, and mwah.